Let's talk about you being the first full-time African American driver on NASCAR's top circuit in nearly 50 years, man.
Thank you.
How do you balance all of that pressure, man, with the pride that you gotta feel?
Well, it's tough. There's so much pressure and from the outside. You know, for me, I know the circumstances that we're in. We're a small team going up against the big dogs, and it's tough. I have great partners behind me. You know, Worldwide Tech is our primary sponsor for this year. They do a handful of races, and the founder is African American Dave Stewart. He's definitely helped out a lot. There's been multiple times where I've sat in the meetings, and he says, "I'm not helping the race team. I'm helping you," and he points at me. And I was like, I haven't really had that ever, and that makes you feel good, pulls on the heartstrings a little bit, knowing that you got a guy like that with that much power willing to bend over backwards for me is big. So he's trying to help us prolong the career and have a successful journey.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're really not what people expect from a race car driver.
Mm-hmm.
You a dude named Bubba. You love daiquiris.
That's right.
You listen to heavy metal.
That's right.
You play the drums. You're a huge gamer.
Yep.
You're an amateur photographer. What else you hiding, man? How does all those things come together?
I don't know. It's a good question. Let's see. Go back to the daiquiris. I don't know. I remember going to Red Lobster with my mom, and when I was young, and she'd always get a strawberry daiquiri. I love strawberries. We were in Hawaii. Probably had about 35 while we were there in one day.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, you're behind the wheel of a race car. That's
representing. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That was off week. That was off season.
You was all off season.
Off season.
Okay, off season.
Yeah. But the other stuff, man, I am, what you see is what you get. I love heavy metal music. I love all music. I'm a huge music fan. You get down on yourself, and that one song will pop up on the radio or on your phone or your iPod, and it's like, man, that's why I listen to music. That brings your spirits back up.
Yeah. Can I give you a piece of advice?
Absolutely.
Man? This is what I learned about falling into them valleys in life. Gratitude destroys all depression, all down moments. Whenever you feel down, whenever you're feeling like you've been dealt a bad hand in life, you got a bad card, sit down and make a list of everything that's going right in your life. Once you go down that list, a funny thing happens that I learned at my mother's funeral. Joy and depression cannot reside in the same space. It can't. Those two things cannot exist side by side. You're either grateful or you're depressed. Once you're grateful, you can't be depressed because you got to be glad to be grateful. Gratitude erases negativity. Gratitude erases depression. Whenever you feel that way, man, think about this. You're 25 years old. You race cars. You live in your dream. You on the Steve Harvey show. You got money for daiquiris. You in a club that's only got 40 other men in it, and you get to drive race cars every weekend. Man, that ain't a bad life. Hey, Bubba, that ain't a bad life, man.
Appreciate that.
Do your thing, man.
Thank you,
Stay
man.
up. We counting on you, man.
Appreciate
We need you, brother. Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
And listen, y'all, this Sunday, May 26th, be sure to watch Bubba race in the historic 60th running of the Coca-Cola 600 as part of the Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series. We'll be rooting for you. My man, keep it right there. Don't go away, folks. We'll be right back. Hey, you made it to the end of this video. I got a lot more that you're going to enjoy, so just click to watch the next one. And make sure you subscribe to always know what's happening.